Whiskey review. Whiskey review. Whiskey review. Oh shit. Whiskey review. Whiskey review. Whiskey review. Whiskey review. Whiskey review.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are all happy days. These days are all step to me. These days are all happy days. These days are all.
No? Am I going? Okay. Welcome to Whiskey Review. I came very far to get a very nice whiskey. We're very far, as you can see. Can you see? But you can't know where I am. No. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna eat, and then I'm gonna get my whiskey, and it's gonna be very nice. See you there. Dude, this fucking whiskey was like $11. I love you, mommy. Wait. Dang. Wait. I hope it's recording.
It is.
I can get the good parts. Very nice. I got my whiskey. It might be too early to drink it. We'll find out. It's such a great vlog, guys. Wow.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
Enough. Welcome to Whiskey Review, the show where I review all the whiskeys in existence and review them for you for free because I am a very generous person. Now, let's address the elephants in the room, and not just because the room's gray. We're gonna skip past that. Anyway, welcome the Whiskey Review table. Yes, I got this table for on-the-go whiskey reviews. And then, secondly, say hi to the chair of review. Wow. No way.
Wow.
So cool. Don't judge my chair. I got it for $3.99, and it has character. And I got this table for $18.99, and it was a bargain.
Wow.
Anyways, let's get right down to business. It's time for the review. I'm not gonna clap. I clap all the time and it gets boring. I hate it. Anyways, so today's a very special day because unlike my other beautiful reviews, today's gonna be a little bit different. As you can tell, I've got Don Pedro here, Don Pedro, and Don Pedro here isn't a whiskey. It's a brandy. So welcome. So today's brandy review. Brandy review. I'm not bored anymore with the claps. I love the claps. And the reason why I chose Don Pedro opposed to any other whiskey that was on the shelf was because of its location. I had to travel far and wide, and I had to fight off my mom and my sister to get this guy right here. And because of that, I had to bring it to the show. I had to. And because I had it at the great price of $11. $11 fucking dollars for this brandy right here. And also, I had it once before, like a year ago, at a quinceañera. And I love the taste. I loved it mixed with Coke. And I tried to find it for months from there, but I couldn't find it. So I decided, hey, it's time to open the bottle of brandy and to pour it in for the first segment of Whiskey Review. So here's the bottle. Very nice. You get some cool attitude shots in here. Oh wow. No way. Sweet. Here we go. First criteria, neat. I love me a good neat whiskey. I love being able to taste the whiskey unaltered by itself and just seeing what it's made of. Although I'm not a good reviewer.
Say hello. Then you come up to it and say, how are you? Then
Say something. The Spanish, I don't have time. It's just interesting to be able to taste the whiskey and see the difference in every one of them. I think it's really neat. Like the glass. Alright, so here we go. First review. Okay. It's really sweet. It's really sweet. It's really sweet. I like it. It's a little strong in the throat, coming to the stomach, but overall, it's a sweet brandy. It's not even a whiskey. It's a sweet brandy. And that pretty much concludes the first part of this review. Is neat. The smell from the bottle, you get a sweet smell. From the glass, it's pretty much odorless. With the hints of the bottle, it's not completely odorless. The taste coming in is sweet. And down the hatch, a little sassy, sweet and sassy. Don Pedro, neat, sweet and sassy. That's what I'm not. It's not the rating yet, but that's what I'm gonna give it. Neat is a sweet and sassy kind of, you know. Very, very nice.
Why are we still here?
Why am I like this?
Just to suffer?
Are we rolling?
Nice.
Shit. Time for the next criteria, which would be on the rocks. The reason I chose on the rocks was because, like I said before, I like my whiskey chilled. And sometimes, you know, I'd get a bottle and just not put it in the fridge. But that's when the ice comes handy. But I was also reading that water with whiskey activates something, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, the whiskey tastes different with water than, you know, it tastes different with water. So that's why I included on the rocks as part of my review. Quit nerding out, Eric. You're right. Next review. 2 shots of whiskey. The brandy review. So, oh shit, this is in the whiskey. Everything's universal. So, here we go. On the rocks, Don Pedro brandy. I can see why it applies to whiskey. I don't know how brandy is. I'm gonna fuck up this brandy. I'm sorry, Don Pedro and your creators. I'm gonna fuck up your drink. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's good, but you lose a lot of the sweetness. Then when you have it neat, it's sweet, and then you add the water and the ice, and it just. You lose a lot of the sweetness of it. There's a slight kick in the back. There's no burn anymore. It's smooth. It's not sweet or sassy. It's kind of bland, honestly. It's I feel like I'm drinking bitter water. Maybe I watered it out too much. The sweetness is gone. The kick is gone down here. It's neither sweet or sassy. It's bland. It's bitter water. That's what I'm getting from this right now. Easy to drink though. Easy to drink. No, I take the back. Last part. So, for this last part, we're gonna obviously drink Don Pedro with Coke Zero. And a new component of this part. I'm introducing all sorts of new concepts to this show. This is a game changer. This is the evolution of liquor tasting. Oh shit. Put the main ingredient, the reason why I exist. It's honestly hard to gauge how much I put in there, dude. Oof. 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 That's a different taste, dude. That's a different taste. This tastes completely different from neat. Because usually when you add Coke to it, the taste generally doesn't change. You get your hint of Coke and you get your hint of the whiskey along with it. But this time, it's a completely different flavor. Here we go. First part of the review, obviously, neat. Like I said before, neat. I'm gonna give it a sweet and sassy. Sweet and sassy. Next review. On the rocks. You've heard me say before, it was weird. It was unheard of. It was good. It was good. I'm gonna give it, on the rocks, I'm gonna give it bitter water.
Moist. Moist.
Bitter water.
Moist.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the review for this guy right here. Ah, damn, it's stronger than usual. Alright, so, last review. My special concoction, I'm gonna give this guy new brandy. Who dis? Yes. This is a whole new drink. I don't even know who you are. New brandy. Who dis? Thank you. That has been my review of Don Pedro Brandy. Very nice brandy. Very nice. I'm gonna give it, overall, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 3 turtle shells. I think we're done here. I hope you enjoy this whiskey review. And I hope you join me for the next one. Leave a like if you enjoy this review. Leave a like, dislike if you dislike the review. And subscribe and share. I have to do it. Whiskey review. Whiskey review. Oh, shh. Brandy review.
You so fucking precious when you smile. Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Hey. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes.